It's one of those days. Mama needs some coffee. Hello, my fellow real estate agents. Welcome to my desk. I'm now dressed and ready. I had my cup of coffee, or 3, and I'm ready to do this video, baby. Today we are reviewing Grant Cardone's recent video called Make Selling Easy. Now, if you don't know who Grant Cardone is, I envy your blissful ignorance. No, really. He is the author of a lot of books on business. He teaches people how to sell, and he's the manager of a real estate investment company. He is a larger-than-life personality, and he probably makes $1 million before he gets out of bed every morning. So clearly he has something that he can teach us all about selling. But Grant is either one of those people who you love or you just love to hate him. So let's go review this video and see if there are any nuggets of wisdom that I can glean from this video, or whether I'm just gonna go on and go bleach my eyeballs when I'm done.
This is you guys regurgitating poop on each other internally. Listen to what I'm saying right now, okay?
Nasty.
You guys have been sitting around saying, oh my God, man, oh my God. The market is saturated with competition. The market is never saturated with greatness. It is saturated with average. It is saturated with garbage.
Now that I love. So many times I hear other people saying that there's too much competition, that the market is saturated where they live, too many agents, too many people trying to do all of the same things that they are doing. And that is so not true. Just because you have competition does not mean that there's not room for you. And they may be doing it, doesn't mean they're doing it well. You cannot psych yourself out and talk yourself out of even starting just because there are other people in the market that might be doing the same thing as you. And for that comment, I give him 2 thumbs up.
Very few industries have as many average people in it as real estate.
I second that.
I mean, flight attendants, they'd go in that group.
Retail.
I mean, the porn industry even has more committed people than real estate. I mean, at least they're committed. Let's keep it real, okay? Okay.
And that right there shows you why he is either loved or hated.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're trying to become stars.
Yeah.
You know? So look, again, everybody listening, man, how important, Jared, when somebody comes in here, they want to come work for us. We're always hiring, by the way. If you got greatness in your freaking DNA, if you got greatness that you're freaking, like you're disgusted with yourself every day, you want to come work for us, man, you're welcome. Let's go, okay?
I don't follow that at all. If you're disgusted with yourself, you should come and work for me.
You need an opportunity. I'd rather talk to somebody than not talk to somebody.
That's right.
So, like, how much does that help you knowing we have leads?
Dude, the hardest part about selling is having somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
So when you have leads and opportunities like that are inbound and coming to you, like people underestimate how valuable that really is. Like when you don't have leads coming in and you got to pick up the phone and you got to find your leads by calling people that don't know you, don't know your product, don't know your service, don't know you, don't care about you. Dude, that is, when you get into that mode of selling and you can work through that, dude, your confidence just like, and I'll tell you that was for me in my career, like that was the hardest part I've had so far.
Yeah. 2, you need opportunities. I need people to talk to.
Yeah, you got to fill the pipeline out.
Never been easier than it is. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know, look, these are Snapchat, e-commerce.
The commitment. I don't know what else, Ron.
Phones, advertising, media. Why do people not advertise? Like this dude in here, sitting in here, Fred Lamb today, telling me about, oh man, you got to have an ROI. No, dude, you need an opportunity. You don't need an ROI. You need an opportunity. I'd rather talk to somebody than not talk to somebody.
That's right.
So.
Mic drop. And that is why I love YouTube so much, because it gives you the opportunity to have more conversations with people. Now, granted, they're one-way conversations because the people on the other end of the computer screen can't talk back. I mean, they can, but I can't hear them. But what it does is it lets you get face-to-face with more people. If you go to a networking event, and let's say there are 100 people in the room, you're not going to talk to all 100 people. And even if you did, you wouldn't have any meaningful conversations with them because you're going from person to person to person. So you'll have a few conversations with a few people, and hopefully they are productive conversations. You are able to get face to many. That made no sense whatsoever. When you get on YouTube, you are able to be one to many instead of one to one. And it's evergreen content, right? It's going to live forever on YouTube. People will see it a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, years from now. How many times do you do a search on YouTube and the very first video that comes up at the top of the search results is like 7 years old? And that is the beauty of YouTube right there. It lets you leverage your time so that you can be in front of as many people as possible in a very cost-effective, free manner.
What happened to me was 3 years into the deal, now I'm making 90 grand, 100 grand. I think I'm a star. Everybody's telling me I'm a star, you know. Shit. I'm like, oh, I'm the star. My mom's like, oh, take it easy. My sponsor at Narcotics Anonymous says, man, you're doing so good. Why you work so hard, man? You're doing better than the rest of us. So, dude, I'm in a room of junkies.
A bunch of losers.
Dude, I got guys, he's still got needle marks in his arms, and I'm doing better than him. Yeah, see, I was comparing myself to people that were dying. Yeah. Excuse my language.
It's all right.
Bleep, bleep. Yeah. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a freaking king. I'm a king. Okay. And then
you can always find somebody you're doing better than.
Oh,
right?
Totally, man.
Okay. So clearly he went off on a tangent on this, and I don't even know what the heck he's talking about. And this is the perfect example of why he is such a polarizing figure. Some people love this man. Me, I can't say that I really get into his content.
You have to be the happy person when you walk off with a sale or without a sale.
Yeah, like having a good attitude and just like being upbeat.
Yeah.
And bright.
Like, won't
that's
get
gonna win you. That's gonna win you more deals. Like you're not gonna win every deal.
No. With a sale.
Smile.
Yeah. And act when you walk away and don't get a sale, acting the same way as you would if you would have lost a sale. Yeah. The one place you can't be a sore loser. I'm a sore loser, by the way. I hate losing. You agree with that?
100%.
You cannot be a sore loser in sales though. Save that for the golf course. Save it for backgammon. Yeah. Save it for any other game. You cannot be a sore loser when you miss a deal. Because by the way,
that's so funny. I was just thinking of that.
Yeah.
When this guy plays games, he is the worst loser you can imagine.
Dude, I hate losing.
But when it comes to deals and business, I've never seen you.
I never get upset ever about losing a deal.
That's interesting, man. I just realized that.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because the game's not over in sales. Ever. There is no end to the game.
So interesting.
Boom. Another little nugget of wisdom from Mr. Cardone. No eyeball bleaching is necessary yet. Okay, maybe a little bit. The game is never over. So let me tie this into having a YouTube channel. As a real estate agent, we're trying to make YouTube videos in order to attract people that want to buy and sell houses in our market, right? We're doing this in order to get clients in real life, not just online visibility and, becoming YouTube famous, which I'm not going to lie, is kind of fun. But the point is to get clients for the business. Now, let's say that you've made 15 videos and you're not getting any traction on your channel. You're not getting a lot of views. You're not getting new subscribers, not seeing a lot of growth yet. Does that mean that you are failing and that you need to be a sore loser and you're going to just say, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm going to take my ball and go home? No, that is when you sit down and you say, okay, why is nobody watching my videos? Maybe you need to just have a good heart-to-heart with yourself and say, my content's kind of dry and boring. And then maybe you work on making your videos more interesting. Maybe you show more of your personality. You liven them up a little bit. You include more B-roll and sound effects and music in the background and all the things that will make the video more engaging and more visually appealing so that the clients want to stick around and watch them longer. Is this a God-given skill? No, it is not. It is a learned skill. And how do you learn? By doing it over and over and over again. So the more you practice, the better you're going to get.
Yeah.
And so then what happens is you start getting a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And that's when the calls actually get more fun. So if you're having a hard time with sales right now, if sales isn't easy for you, we're going to give you like some key things that you can do and you can install in your every single day in your schedule so that you can improve your ability to call, improve your ability to close, improve your ability to build a pipeline. And when we get back from the break, we're going to give you that list. This is Young Hustlers.
Did you see that? This has nothing to do really with what he's talking about and all about how they filmed that. He was in the middle of talking, and when we come back from the break, we're going to teach you how to do that. That is how you keep people's attention. It's what the news does all the time, right? Where they tease you with what's going to be after the commercial break so that you don't leave during the commercials. You want to stick around and see what comes next. We all need to become masters at doing that in our videos so that when people click on it to watch, they don't take off and leave. We want them to keep watching.
I should have done money first.
Yeah, that's right.
You want to explain to them what I mean by that?
Yeah, so like, Grant built his business on sales training, and for a guy like Grant, 25 years old, he's like, man, I gotta figure the sales thing out because I need to get some money. And so he knew that the sales thing was the key to getting the money. But a lot of people aren't money motivated enough. They don't have enough information about money to be like, I want to go do the work.
Yeah, you're misguided on money.
Like most people aren't educated about their health, and so they don't eat right and they don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
But to say, hey, look, I want to teach you about health and education, they're like, no, man, I just want to go get some biceps. They don't get the whole picture. So the money thing is important because the money thing teaches you about how much you need, how little you have, and how big the opportunity is. And then the sales thing gives you the step-by-step.
Because why make a commitment if you're fine with 60 grand a year? Why make a commitment? Because here's the deal. You're not going to be. You're going to make temporary commitments because you're going to be like, I'm making 60 grand. I don't have any money. Yeah. Make 60 grand. I don't have any money. Make 60 grand. I don't have any money. Then you're going to start making sense of it.
Yeah, it's enough.
Money's not that big a deal. It's fine. And then I hate my job.
I'm good with the GA ticket.
Yeah. I hate my job. I hate my job. You see, because really what you're saying is that's code for I don't make any money.
I'm not really sure how I feel about this, to be honest. I mean, on the one hand, yes, have goals. Say, I want to earn this much this year, and have the goal, make a vision board, have affirmations, do all the things to help you realize that goal. Yes. But if you're only chasing after the money, you're missing out on so many other things. You're missing out on all of the people that you're going to help along the way. You're missing out on personal development and becoming a better person yourself. What is that line from the song? I think it's by Old Dominion. Cry when it hurts, laugh when it's funny. Chase after the dream, don't chase after the money. And I don't know, there's just something about this clip when I hear it that makes me feel icky. There's nothing wrong with success and financial abundance. And I've been incredibly blessed in my career to be successful. But I feel like you need to be chasing after the dream and not chasing after the money. The money will become a byproduct of achieving the dream.
To be a professional in this space. There aren't any professionals in the sales space. I mean,
there is
next to none.
Like a severe, like I was just doing this thing with Sprint the other day, and I was saying, man, I was like, that you have more people in this room. There are maybe, 60 or 70 people in this room. There are more people in this room that are like-minded.
Yeah.
That actually want to see the people around them doing well. You got more people around you right now. Right? Y'all are committed in this room right here. Right. Get around people that are committed.
Yeah. Committed.
Ooh, I like that one. Now, this guy Jared, I don't even know who this is, but I like him. And the point that he's making here is you want to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, that have the same goals that you do. And so if you're not yet in my YouTube for Real Estate Agents Facebook group, you should totally join it because we all support each other. We all want to see each other succeed, and we all are trying to help each other's videos get better and better with everyone.
Dude, the hardest part about selling is having somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
So when you have leads and opportunities that are inbound and coming to you, people underestimate how valuable that really is. Like when you don't have leads coming in, and you got to pick up the phone and you got to find your leads by calling people that don't know you, don't know your product, don't know your service, don't know you, don't care about you. Dude, that is, when you get into that mode of selling and you can work through that, dude, your confidence just and I'll tell you, that was for me in my career, that was the hardest part I've had so far.
Yeah. And that, my friends, is why I love YouTube so much. If you have to pound the phones calling people that do not know you, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want you to bother them, they're not interested in what you have to sell, that wears on you. When you have to do that day after day after day, there are special kinds of people that can cold call every day and not just let that affect them at the end of the day. I am not one of those people. But when you have inbound leads coming to you, they already know, like, and trust you. They're ready to do business with you. They want you to represent them when they buy or sell their next house. Your life changes, your business changes, your financial abundance improves. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how everything changed for me when I started getting inbound leads on a daily basis. Well, there were a couple of hairy moments during that video, but luckily no bleaching of the eyeballs was required. And in fact, there were definitely a couple of great nuggets of wisdom in there, mostly from Jared. Want to see what I think about Gary Vee? I reviewed this video where I talked about where he said you should make 100 pieces of content a day. Is that possible? And is it required in order to have success online? You be the judge. Watch this one next.